Hello, class. This is probably one of the most important chapters of leadership, and that is leading change. And what I thought I would do here is throw up a YouTube video, which I thought was extremely, to me anyway, very, very influential on leading change. And that was John F. Kennedy's inaugural speech on a very cold January day in 1961. And I think that you will note that the vision, the fortitude, the inspiration, the charisma was all in this particular speech because it was about change. And as effective leaders, that's what we should be about. We should be about change. And we all know that the world keeps changing, the world keeps evolving, and there will always be change of all different types, shapes, and sizes, everywhere. And since we know that change is a constant in most successful businesses, and when I talk about businesses, I even include government, religion, schools, all of that. We want to know, first of all, understand what the change is about. And if we can plan for it, when will it occur, and what will we do about it? And we're going to try to avoid pitfalls that are associated with large organizational changes. And of course, our goal is to ensure a smooth change process. And we're going to look at some of the major change management theories, which I'm going to put in the lecture or the reading, listening, and viewing part of this particular chapter. And I think what's really important is that we don't just look at the change theories here, but we look at how we apply the change to the practical. We can't plan for everything. But what we can do is we can look at some of the theories that have been very influential along the way in dealing with change. We're going to look at Carter, Lewin, Beer, that's Beer, and Nohria, that's Nohria. And their model focuses on two philosophies of change, theory E and theory O. Now that's pretty interesting because a lot of times we don't hear about many of these theories that sound kind of funky, but they really have a lot behind them. So we're going to look at that as well. Lewin has the freezing and unfreezing models. But getting back to theory E and theory O, theory E is a change theory that focuses, believe it or not, on economic value. Theory O is a change theory that focuses on culture, human capital, and employee commitment. So we're also going to be looking at some tips for change implementation. Whether the change is big or small, we try to shepherd the process through to ensure that the change is going to be retained, it's going to stick. So that's kind of an overview of this chapter, and look at the webcam video that's coming up on JFK.